everyone. Welcome to Arteagan Daily Bread, your spiritual board meeting. Well, it is the weekend bread, your spiritual board meeting for May 22nd, 23rd, and Sunday, May 24th. So that is a lot of bread for 3 days. I am your Madam President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Feel free to stay for all the psychic tarot and astrology reports, or feel free to skip ahead as you are guided. I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Into the minutes recap, my love. I felt the energy shift from Wednesday evening to Thursday morning. And by midday Thursday, it really fully settled into my space. And my loves, oh my gosh, doesn't it feel, I'm sure some of you are absolutely feeling it as well, like a lift. There was that, all of that pressure, there was that, like everything that was being all crunched up. You could have had something in your life where you felt like it had to work, or it had to go through, or I had to get there, or I had to be with this person, I had to show up for this person, I had to like come to, like all of that pressure cooker type energy. I just felt, just release. And it wasn't about anything specific in my life. There wasn't something that I was just like really waiting on, you know. So I know it's a collective shift. I know that it is something having to do with that T-square, with that Mars, with that Uranus, you know. So, you know, guys, for me, it's me and my dog. It's me and Giulia. I'm having a lot of my own personal downloads. Let's just segue into the President's Report. I'm having a lot of really, really insightful personal downloads for myself in my life. So I would be very interested to hear from you guys about your own personal downloads, and if you guys are experiencing any sort of heightened psychic activity. I'm getting into this sort of, I can feel it. I can really feel it. And this is what I was manifesting like 2018, 2019, where I wanted like my whole day to be spiritual. I wanted to practice psychic tricks. I wanted to increase my ability. And I never thought it would take the form of this and this YouTube channel. So I can feel what I'm getting, my next big thing, like the next thing I'm getting into is like psychic experiments and recording and like all of that stuff. So if anyone's interested in submitting feedback on your personal readings, I added that checkbox at the end of the form to fill out that says that you're open, you're available, la-di-di-la-di-das. Okay. But the shift that's taking place collectively is a really positive one. It's really, really positive. So I'm going to forego the astrology report and refer you to the New Moon in Gemini live stream for YouTube. And if you're interested, on Patreon, I do the tarot spreads after the lunar live streams that we do on YouTube. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so that's there. That's there. And into the psychic report, I'm so excited, you guys, because in your psychic tuning, she said, now, Natalee, now this is the spread about hyenas and in on the joke. I'm so excited. I guess we're starting with the Moonology because that's the only deck on my table, right on the top of the table. So we're going to segue right into the tarot report. I'm feeling pretty great about this. I'm interested because that came out, ooh, you are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so this is interesting. This is what I'm feeling with this. I feel like with this, you know, that I channeled like days ago, right? Like that was like Sunday or Monday. And this is coming out for the weekend, Friday. So it feels like something you just didn't know, some more information that you didn't have yet, or maybe there was something that came up on this Scorpio full moon that you've been processing, or there's been like parts of it, and there's going to be more coming to light in the weekend ahead or something. But what it feels like is like a fake out. It feels like you need to be laughing. You need to have really high spirits, really high optimism. You need to be very positive. Sorry. Oh no. Okay, I guess it's going to keep going. Okay, sorry. You need to be really positive and really upbeat and really like laughing like the hyena. And I don't mean to say go out and start laughing like a hyena. I'm saying act like you're in on the joke even before you get all of the information. Because I feel like there is going to be something where you want to be in on the joke. You want to, or you're going to realize something or see something in a different way or in a different perspective, and you're going to feel like you get it now and like you're in on the joke. Okay, so you're very close to achieving your goal, and I feel like there could have been some rocky terrain to get to that goal. So it's, oh wow, interesting. Believe in the impossible. That's a very specific thing to say. Sorry. It's not it's impossible. Like there's something that seems so unlikely. It seems so impossible, right? It's really interesting how it says like not just keep going or not have faith in yourself or not believe in your goals, believe in your dreams even. It's saying believe in the unlikeliest outcome. On this Venus-Neptune square, which is happening all month because Venus is retrograding, this does not surprise me. It does not shock me. Believe in the impossible. You're very close to achieving. Someone really is reaching for a very unlikely outcome. Very unlikely, or getting like full energy where you're just like, I'm going to go for it. You know, did we not already do that? The new moon conjunct Uranus. Okay, so I actually feel like that is a part of a bigger, you know, that was this Scorpio super full moon. It's the third of 3 really close moons to us that we've been feeling in like lunar cycle after lunar cycle. So let's get into this. What's this all about? Starting with the Radiant Wise. Okay, so we start with passion. We start with a knight on a mission. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I am getting a little bit of hyena energy with this. Like, look at his fiery... He looks like he's on fire, doesn't he? Doesn't he look like he's on flames? I've never seen it that way before. Oh my gosh. That looks like flames. Like actual... Like he's literally on fire. I've never looked at it that way before. Oh, how interesting. Oh. Flames on his back. Let's see where he's going. Let's see what he runs into. That Knight of Wands, what did he run into? Oh, ran into love. Someone's passion, someone's spirit. And I feel like this could have even been a whim. This could have just, I'm just going to do this way today. I'm just going to go here today. I'm just going to do that. I feel like just kind of going with their own momentum or your own momentum. Something maybe even sort of small. This could even be like a conversation in an elevator that just really stimulates you and you don't let it go, or someone can't let it go. And you just was talking the whole, you passed up your floor, their floor, you guys just went to, you know what I'm saying? You ran right into this burst of emotion. There was something that kind of, it could have even overwhelmed you or the other person, but like in that good way where you're like, I want more. That's a lot of emotion. And paired with that Knight of Wands, that fire plus water equals steam. So this is something that is pretty steamy immediately. Did it fizzle? What happens next? Oh, Queen of Pentacles. This is a lot. We have Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Staves, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Making me work hard today, huh? Just kidding. Wow. Okay, let me put this. Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Staves, the Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Staves, fire and earth, lava, and then the 6 of Cups. I feel like there is a different perspective from each of you regarding regarding how we're going to do this, how we're going to achieve the impossible, how we're going to manifest together, how it's going to work. I feel like you both want the same thing, but you have very different opinions and ideas over how to get there and how it's maybe even going to work. You just know what you feel. You just know that passion. You just know that very strong attraction. But the advice here is that you're very close to achieving this very impossible looking goal. We're going to take a peek into all of this right now. Let's take a look at, I kind of actually do want to take them all individually. I feel like I don't need to clarify the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Like, that's pretty clear. I do want to take a look at the Three of Pentacles first. Let's take a look at Three of Pentacles. This is someone who wants to work well together, collaborate, possibly even work together in business somehow. Too many cards. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles, please. In on the joke. She's saying in on the joke again. I'm getting the comedian from Watchmen and Joker from Batman. Karma. This is major karma. Karma coming up. Karma coming due. Major karma. What's the karma earned? Earned. I'm hearing earned. Ooh, boy. This is either going to make you really, really happy. Oof. I'm going to say it looks like karma returns, and it looks like you get a payout. You get some sort of financial security, collaboration, connection. Someone introduces you to someone. And great things happen. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. I'm finally curious now. Because we have a Queen and we have two Knights. We have a Queen of Pentacles, we have a Knight of Wands, and a Knight of Pentacles. Someone is very much more mature, more stately is actually what I'm hearing. It's not what I want to say, but it's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing stately, and I'm getting snow. I'm getting New York. I'm getting New York in the winter. That's obviously very specific for someone. That's nice. Ooh, but that hits someone's, all right, we're going to get out of that energy. Okay, whoever, like sad family Christmas memories. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is clarified by major earth energy. Look at all this mud. Earth, water, mud. Actually, there's even more earth, because now we have counterparts, the King and Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups, and we have the Devil, you guys. This joke is like, lives are on the line here. It's like the stakes are so high that you have to laugh at it. This is a major pivot in someone's life right now, and I feel like the download and the psychic tuning, like the hyenas and being in on the joke, I really feel like this is guidance from the universe to empower you to soar above everything of this very heightened situation in your life right now, to cut through like the heaviness of it with humor, and kind of like a twisted humor, but like the fun twisted humor, because I feel like this is really serious, and I feel like your life is going to go in like one or two directions, and it's very dramatic, and I feel like I'm being guided to explain this to you this way, and she's having me feel these feelings to show you how to do it where you don't lose the plot. That's what it feels like. Like there could be something really crazy happening in your life right now, or that you've been dealing with and a situation's about to burst. There is something that's coming up due. It's coming up. Okay, time's up. Like, what did you do? Did you do what you wanted to do? Did you do what you set out to do? Because now you're going to get the results. The results are coming in on something. And whatever that result is going to be your retrograde. It's going to be what you think about. You're going to think about, I played that one horribly. I played that. Luckily, I did right by myself that time. And but that's what I'm getting with this. And whatever happens, you meet your destiny with grace. Okay, that's what we do here. That's what we do in this house. Okay, so coming back to Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Devil. There could be 2 or more suitors. You could be one of these suitors. You could be the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like someone came into your stability. Someone came into your world. I feel like Queen of Pentacles has her own little world. And this Knight of Wands, I'm getting the cartoon dogs, just by being really bouncy and Tiggerish, kind of like galloped into your life a little bit and stirred up the pot. And I'm interested because we have 2 knights and we have 2 kings. We have 2 knights and we have 2 kings. And so now someone definitely can't let you go. Or you can't let someone go. Or what's more likely, what feels more, it's weird to say, but thick. That's how it feels. It feels like, anyway, the stronger energy is that it is reciprocated back and forth, but it's a little bit toxic. It's a little bit codependent. I'm not going to lie. It really, really is. And I feel like you are separated because of the world, but it's in the cards that there is some distance between you two because there's distance to cross. There's a bridge to gap. So it's either emotional, physical, spiritual, otherwise, what have you. You could be caught between 2 different people. You could be unable to decide between 2 different people as well. That you have a steady in your life, someone who is compatible with you, like your King of Pentacles counterpart, someone who you know is kind of there. And then this King of Cups. And I feel like you know this person. I feel like you feel them as a king. But what they're showing you is knight energy. And I feel like that's frustrating. That's got to be frustrating for you. But this devil energy, you're not letting it go. You're not disqualifying them. And I feel like it's because you see them as a king of cups. That they're just controlling their emotions very controllingly. But they're just showing you Knight of Wands in the very beginning, and then ongoing, they're just being really, really slow. And I feel like that's where the tension comes in with this 5 of Staves. Let's go ahead and take a look at that tension. The 5 of Staves. Oh, that was quick. We have a couple cards. We have the Magician. There's the Fool. There it is. Psychic slip. The Fool. There he is. Okay, so I feel like this is your crossroads. This is it. So someone over here wants to be slow and build over time and be really, really, really slow. And I feel like you do want to know what direction you're going in. I really feel like you're the one that has these options. It's very interesting. If you don't have 2 options yet, I feel like this new moon in Gemini, especially with the double trouble, boil and trouble, I feel like you will be getting another option coming into your life soon. Soon. I could be channeling quite early for you too, because it could be that while you're sort of waiting on this person to start acting like a king, instead of this knight energy, a super solid person shows up. And then you're really like, oh, what? I now what am I going to do? Now what am I going to pick? This is definitely for someone who already has other areas of their life like kind of figured out. Like you run your home, you have your own little place, you do your thing. Your family's organized. Like all your relationships, everything financial is all organized already. I feel like this is someone who's either has kids and is looking for like a companion, or someone who does not have a partner and is looking for a partner to kind of expand with, or even a married person who's in a marriage to their steady, their counter, the one you can count on, and then this other person, very passionate person, very Gomez-like energy. I always see Gomez when I see the King of Cups. If you're single and this is dating for you, then you're well established in some area of your life. You have some sort of, it's probably just your career. You probably just have your own little like established little corner of something, your own little, okay. So getting back to the Five of Staves, we have the Fool, we have the Ten of Staves, and we have the Magician. Things are really difficult. There's a lot of pressure and exhaustion put onto this connection, put onto this relationship. And I feel like it's something different for both of you. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Knight of Pentacles, because for the Queen of Pentacles, it's, do I choose between this person, this king that is acting like a knight, or do I hold out or choose someone who is much more stable, but not as like passionate? The King of Pentacles doesn't exactly have all of like, come on, get the card, Natalie, all of this. This is the steam. This is a lot of steam. That Ace of Cups is a burst, okay? That's like just think of a balloon of water, a water balloon, and like a really big one. And just imagine any kind of big water bursting in the air, and like all the rain droplets in the sky, like little diamonds. And you know, I'm just getting like a, like you either fell in love instantly with this person, or they fell in love with you instantly, or you both did instantly, and it was just this, all of that, you know? Okay. Knight of Pentacles, please tell us about why they're going so slow. Why is this person going very slow here? I'm taking it. It flipped, but it's the Three of Staves. That's interesting. There could be, they want to, they have every intention of moving, of like on delay. However, this is like travel. This could actually be like they have to cross major boundaries, or major, like they could have to really cross some lands in order to make this happen with you. And like with the world right now, maybe they just like can't. Maybe that's all it was. That would make more sense if this resonates for you that way, where someone's like in a foreign place. It could actually just be the quarantine though, but is that really it? Is that really it? Tell me a little bit more about this, please. The Eight of Staves. Come on. We're going to go ahead and clarify this Eight of Staves. Tell us what they're going to tell you. They're going to talk to you about this. Ooh, the Hierophant. They could be taking so long because of government legal type restrictions, or faith, religious faith type stuff. I want another one. But I actually want Lover's Oracle for this. For this Hierophant. It could be that they're already married. Wah, wah, wah. Right? Tell me what are they going to communicate about this Hierophant energy as to why they're taking so long? What's the real reason, please? What's the real reason? She does that stuff on purpose. so that the right card pops out. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You guys know I can't help myself, my goofy self. It's worth waiting for. That's all I want me to tell you. Look at that. So this feels like they're probably going to come in and propose you deserve love at the bottom of the deck. I say hold out for whoever shows you they love you and wants to be with you in very concrete, real terms. And whether that's the King of Pentacles and you're feeling it, cool. If it's the King of Cups and you're feeling it, cool. But if someone's like the King of Pentacles is offering you everything stable and wonderful, number one, you've already created that for yourself. And number two, you want this passion. So if the passion isn't there, don't try to lie to yourself and say, I don't deserve that. I'm going to blah, 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 blah. You deserve love and passion and whatever you want. You deserve it. Because you're brave enough to incarnate here on this planet Earth and experience life in the marshes. That's why you deserve it. Because you just being here means that you are so courageous and so brave to come and experience all of this. All by yourself. You're born alone. You die alone. Just for that reason alone, you deserve love. That you decided to be born with all of that spiritual amnesia, to start at zero and learn the experiences that you are meant to in this particular incarnation. And find your way to guidance, and find your way to source, and find your way to your own intuition and self-love. Just for that alone, you deserve love. Okay? Okay. And this is worth waiting for because this person is going to acknowledge that and tell you all of that. Not the way that I did it, but they're going to say, I love you. And it's going to mean all of that, hopefully. Or something similar. How did I do contouring my nose today? It's always a risk. It's always a risk of looking completely ridiculous. And I take it every single time because I usually look pretty ridiculous. I think I did better than I usually do. If anyone wants to help, that's cool. That's nice. I like that. Would be nice. Otherwise, I'm going to keep messing around. Okay. So back to you. So, I feel like you are wanting to see more of this person walking the walk, right? It's like you work with me or you're not with me. You're either working with me on this or you're not. That's it. That's how you're feeling. And then that's very respectable. That's very self-respectable. So I don't feel like they're necessarily blaming you for that. There is this burden that's there. Okay. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups. This is the last little card. That could be, Ace of Cups again. Six of Cups. This could be the reason, another part of the reason why they're taking so long. It could be Nine of Staves, defensive behavior. Very guarded. Very, very guarded. Very much the wounded warrior. This could be you or it could be them. You might be the one being a little bit too guarded. You might, and the message coming through for you is in on the joke and the hyenas. That's your download. That's your tuning. That's your message. So if that's your message, it could mean that you are the one taking this all way too seriously, and that you're the one sort of like even if you're working and managing your little kingdom, staring at your pentacle, you're still thinking about these two individuals. You're still thinking about choosing between one or the other. And it's like very serious and very, which that it is serious. Like if you're about to like marry someone, have a kid, merge your assets, all that serious grown-up stuff, then you're definitely taking this really seriously. I get that. What your message is for is whoever this is resonating for is to rise above all of it and take that comedian, joker, position where you can sort of laugh at it all and say, oh, that's so funny. She's saying, komme was wolle. It's German. It means come what wants to come. It kind of means come what may. But in German, it's like, if it wants to, like, come what wants to come to you. Like, come, never mind. Come what may is more passive, like, oh, it may not. Komme was wolle is more like of that, it has this in it. Like it's wanting to reach you. That's what I mean. So it's worth waiting for. That was weird. Tell me more about this, because I feel like no, we did that. She's telling me that's enough on that. I want to use a third deck, and I do want to take a look at this 10 of Staves, because whatever this burden is, whatever this exhaustion is, and it could just be like the physical distance, whatever is going on, it's being worked out. Someone's leaving it all. Someone's actually, I think this person's dropping it. Like whatever it is, they're just dropping it. But there's a lot of internal tension about it. Because for you, Queen of Pentacles, this is like the fate. It's going to be timing and fate. Let's take a look at the 10 of Staves. What is this? Interesting. They're waiting on news about a home or a living situation. That's their burden. That's what's been stopping this. They're waiting on, you know what, and with this travel, the 8 of Staves, double 8 of Staves, it's a lot of travel. It's a lot of movement. So especially if you're not talking with this person's probably trying to get to you, like in your neighborhood, in your city, state, town, country, what have you. They're making it happen though. Like this is about to drop. They're starting out this whole new journey, this whole new home situation, this whole new living situation. Okay. So that doesn't sound too bad. Does not sound too bad. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune. What makes you so happy? Oh, come on. Karma, double judgment. Double judgment. That's a lot of karma coming back. You're going to earn. You earned it already. It's time for it to come back to you. So that's what I'll tell you. That's what it means. That's really what it means. Everything that you've put into this, everything positive, think back. Think back to every positive energy coin you put into the bank of this connection. Okay, every encouraging thing you've said, every time you were forgiving, every time you were positive instead of negative, every time you held your tongue, every time you restrained yourself from lashing out, every time you extended your kindness when you were overtired, every time you forgave their knightly behavior, every time you were patient instead of pushing. All of those moments are adding up and building an energy, and it is creating the impossible. It's like all of that karma you put into this is going to come back. It's coming back, and you're going to receive all of that multiplied. You're going to be very self-satisfied. Like you're going to be very happy with the karma that's coming back to you, because you're acting like the Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't matter what sign you are. You've been really like almost even applying steady pressure in this connection. It doesn't have to be pressure. I feel like it's just you've stuck with it. Like I feel more than anything, this Queen of Pentacle energy is the energy of consistency. So you could have even been impatient. You could have even been snappy. You could have had your moments where you just weren't your sparkliest, right? But I'm not getting that's part of like karma, but it's more like the karma of consistency and like really staying committed to this, really staying committed to giving this a chance, this Ace of Cups a chance, because when we have these aces, they're seeds, they're very powerful new beginnings, very powerful starts. And it's like, can you carry that momentum? Can you carry that energy through? And so I feel like you acting like this Queen of Pentacles, you've been carrying it through. And I feel like it's a little bit of an addiction. It's probably because it feels good to, think about it, and it feels good to relive the good memories, and it feels good to fantasize, and it feels good to, and maybe it's even just because you have choices, because you have these two options. So I feel like this majority of how this is happening is going to be with whoever you're more passionate with, whoever you feel more passion for now. You could have had passion with the King of Pentacles in the past, perhaps, but I feel like this is like right now. I feel there's this thing about sustaining passion, sustaining interest, sustaining the feeling. And I feel like you've been through some sort of Hershamagas with this person in being very guarded, right? And kind of keeping you've been pretty guarded with this person and keeping certain things protected, which is it's just a very Queen of Pentacles-y thing to do, because you protect yourself, you protect your boundaries, you don't let someone have access to like the very best of you, and like, I feel like there's that. But I feel like this person's really not communicating with you about this home situation. That's what I feel like this tension is. I feel like they're trying to just to handle something on their own without involving you. And I feel like that's probably why you've got this little wall up. But I would say whoever shows up for you, right? You have wonderful karma here. Wonderful karma. You're going to get it back. You're going to get it back, and it will make you happy. And I feel like it will be something that you can actually benefit from, that you can use. Even if it's just the story of what happened between you two. You could write a book about it and like publish it. You can write a song about it. You're going to be able to monetize it. He just sounds so businessy, but that's what I'm getting for you, okay? So that's like a default, like if this person totally like fails or something, but I really feel like this person's waiting on something, and their intentions are there, their drive is there, everything is there, and you're having to intuit their seriousness and their level of commitment, and they're just kind of keeping you out of the loop as far as what's really going on. But once this clears up with their home, with their living situation, then I feel like they're totally just going to like jump at you. Like a little spider, those little itty bitty jumpy spider, like that. Okay, that was interesting. That concludes our tarot report. So that's your in on the joke. That's your hyena download. That's interesting. In on the joke. Be in on the joke. Whatever is happening, instead of letting it destabilize you, even if you show that to the world and inside you go and have your little breakdown or whatever, cry in the bathtub, whatever, you maintain your composure. And you, whatever it is, even if it's like your favorite person dying or your favorite whatever dying, your favorite pet dying, whatever it is, you automatically, if you just go into that in on the joke energy, then it's like you're stepping back with universe. And I'm getting that with this, like you're floating around the cosmos. You could be having dreams floating around in the cosmos where you step back, look at Earth with the universe and say, I'm in on the joke too. Like we're both in on the same joke. That this is happening because I needed to learn this, or I needed to feel this, or experience this. But everything that happens, whether it's positive or negative, contributes to your soul's evolution and your soul's accrual of wisdom, which is the point of incarnation, is to mature the soul, the actual soul. Not the personality, not the ego, the soul. So everything that happens, whether it's, like I said, positive or negative, you just have that attitude that you're in on the joke. And you just get to planning and you just, you know, take care of yourself. But you have some amazing karma coming back to you. So I'm not even concerned. Share the good karma. Share in the comments below what comes through for you. That'd be cool. We'll have a little like karma clapping party for everyone in the community that's got some great manifestations coming in. That would be cool. All right, guys. Tarot Talk is Wednesday, May 28th. Correspondence. My email is thefirstartegan@gmail.com. If you are new here, you are always welcome to send me an email. Give me feedback on the channel, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, what you like, what you don't like. I just like to hear from you guys. What else? Old business, nothing. New business, not really. All right, you guys, I guess that's it. For the Astrology Report, remember to check out the New Moon in Gemini live stream. And if you like the tarot spreads on those moon energies, those moon live streams, head over to Patreon, and that's included in, that was loud, sorry, the Patreon tier. I hereby officially adjourn this meeting. Thank you so much for your good karma, your support. It means everything to me. I consider it an honor. I consider it an honor to channel these messages for you, to empower you to just like make those decisions in your life. So thank you for that. Thank you for choosing me. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, and I will see you bright and early Monday. Bye.